Stories are the constructs of parallel societies. My name is Osadumebi, and every week I will bring you stories written by Nigerian writers and authors and narrated by Nigerian voiceover artists. That's the long and short of it. So without much ado, this week's story is titled All of Us. It was written by Faith Ada Mbonu and it's narrated by Ijoma Wankwo.
Boarding school was a convoluted time in my life. Simultaneously, I hated it and had the best time. Attending an all-girls boarding school is like navigating a parallel society, one with its own politics and unspoken rules. Your snackiness is your power. Gossip is currency, and the hierarchy, ironclad. A senior girl's word is law. I didn't exactly fit in at the start or at the end, if I'm being honest. But I found my niche, laid low in the shadows, and that worked for a while. Every year, there was always friction between SS1 and SS2 girls, the reigning queens versus their ambitious younger successors. Our year was arguably the worst one of all. You see, most students entered this school from JSS1, but due to a policy shift, my class joined straight into SS1. So while we were technically above them, the younger class had seniority in experience, and they hated taking orders from people who just showed up. I get it, but in boarding school, rules are rules. The problem was, they were getting aggressive, too aggressive, and by March 2014, we pushed back. It happened on a Saturday night, right after visiting day. We were having a class meeting, yes, a full-blown meeting, to address the insubordination in the hostels. We were dramatic teenagers, if that's not already clear. Tensions were quite high that night. So, when someone spotted an SS1 girl spying on our meeting through the louver windows, things exploded. I can't even remember the full details of the chaos that followed. Yelling, shuffling, people dragging her in, a full scuffle. Staff were alerted. Picture this. It's past midnight. Over 100 teenage girls are sitting cross-legged on the assembly ground. Prefects and teachers are pacing. The headmistress is up front, absolutely fuming. "Now," she huffed when she finished her monologue, "I need the names of every girl directly involved in the fight." Silence. "Well," she probed. More silence. "Who did it?" she finally yelled. A few glances were exchanged. No words, just glances. And then, like it was rehearsed, we answered together.
All of us, ma.
That night, after hours of interrogation and zero results, they let us go back to our hostels. It was wild, exhausting, kind of magical. That united silence felt like something sacred, like we actually had each other's backs. One team. Well, all that completely came apart when Monday rolled around. Obviously, the girl who was dragged in could remember some faces, and when those ones were cornered, they sang like canaries. Punishments came swiftly. Several girls were suspended. Some narrowly escaped expulsion. The rest of us just carried on, haunted by the blurry memories of that night. As for me, I went back to my quiet school existence, trying to move on from the memories of that night. And the moment I caught that spying girl, looked her in the eye and shoved her straight into the middle of it all.
Faith Ada Mbonu is a writer who resides in Abuja. She has a soft spot for whimsical stories that blend humor, honesty, and heart. And she writes with the hope that her words resonate with the feelings of cozy childhood nostalgia. You can read more of her work on Medium at Faith Ada Mbonu and connect with her on X at It's Faith. Ijeoma Nwankwo is a voiceover artist based in Abuja. She is a trained lawyer with a deep passion for vocal performance and narration. In 2020, she emerged as the Week 8 Voice of the Week winner, hosted by the Voiceover Workshop. Ijeoma is also the official IVR voice for the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company's call center. You can explore more of her work, collaborate, or connect with her on Instagram at Inzi's Voice. Details and links will be in the episode description. If you've got a story you would like to be featured on this podcast, or a published book you want to make into an audiobook, I would love to hear from you. Send an email to info@osademebi.com or send me a message at osademebi on either Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or X. I look forward to collaborating with you. And if you've enjoyed this week's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with that one person you know will enjoy listening. Tell them that stories are a good escape for a few minutes each week.